Hi, everybody. I'm Donna Frasca, psychic medium for angelhug234.com. Today is interesting because it is really early in the morning. I didn't have breakfast, but do have coffee. And I'm like, what am I going to do today? I am getting my hair cut, which I'm excited about. As a matter of fact, my hair is wet now, and I'm doing this video. But that's okay, because I got this message to talk about a mediumship toolbox. This is important and an important tool to have, and it's not complicated. When I started my journey years ago, well, my mediumship journey was my entire life, but I didn't realize it until I was fully awakened in 2014 that, gosh, I wish I had somebody to talk to. And I mean, there were some people, mentors, teachers, classes, but it was really expensive, and you felt like a number to them. Anyway, so I'm here to help new mediums or people who are very sensitive and just starting this journey, or people who are already in this journey who just have a few questions, how they can fine tune themselves to just fit into the flow of all this stuff. I also talk about that in my book, From Color to the Cosmos, Inside the Mind of a Medium. You can get it on Amazon. And the point of that book is what I just said. I wish I had a book or somebody to answer some questions for me as they popped up. So anyway, having said that, I have some slides to show you, and it's called the Mediumship Toolbox. All right, let me get to screen share. All right, so here we go. Here is the toolbox, and of course it's purple. I think you can get that at Lowe's if you really like it. Super fun to have. I mean, not that you need a physical toolbox for mediumship, but you can put your cards and crystals and whatnot in it. Makes a nice gift. Anyway, all right, so mediumship toolbox. What goes in a mediumship toolbox? First of all, just to, again, I'm host Donna Frasca, psychic medium, and you can find more about me on angelhug234.com. All right, so there's not too many things in this toolbox, but the things that are in the toolbox are very important. First of all, know your senses, your spidey senses. I can't even echo how important this is. My spidey senses going crazy. There must be danger nearby. Yes, do you ever get that feeling in your gut? Like, something feels off. Or like if you go to a party and you stand next to somebody and you're like, they feel a little, you can't put your finger on it, but something feels a little different. That's your senses picking up on the energy in the air, whether it's somebody's aura or just residual energy, or just your spidey senses alarming you, saying, hey, pay attention. I'm trying to tell you something here. Okay, highly important, your spidey senses. They're like, these senses are actually right here, known as the clairs, hands down, super important. And the more, they're like a muscle. The more you use them, the stronger they will get, the stronger they will be. Okay, let's go over them. Clairvoyance. Clear seeing, okay, that's like one of my strongest ones. And keep in mind, guys, there's going to be people that say, oh, I'm just clairvoyant. No, you're not. No, you're not. Clairvoyance may be your strongest clair, but they all work together. They all work together. Yes, there's never a time when just one clair is working by itself. For example, like I said, I'm highly clairvoyant, and I would see images and whatnot. I'm like, whoa, what was that? Then as soon as I see an image, all my other senses kick in. What does it feel like, Donna? What does it smell like? What do you think it means? Can you hear anything? Can you taste? And these are all the other senses kicking in to give you the information that you need, that you already picked up on. Okay, so note that. Clairsentience. Clear feeling. Hello, empaths, right? Highly sensitive empaths, hypersensitive. Use that clair to your advantage. Don't ignore it. Don't brush it under the rug. If something feels off, it is. If something feels good and you can move forward, trust that feeling, but just run it through all your other senses. I call it the checklist. These senses I call my spiritual checklist, that whenever I experience something, whether it's a spirit I see in a mediumship reading, somebody I meet, something, when I do card readings, whatever it is, I go through my checklist and I do not come to a conclusion until I go through every single one of my clairs. And if it's all thumbs up, then we proceed. And it never fails, guys. It never, ever fails, but you got to work on it. Okay. Clairaudience, clear hearing. Now, this is a little tricky. On occasion, there's people who physically hear, spirit. And I mean, it's happened to me several times, but mostly it's what we call thought words, where you'll see words in your mind, like danger or happy or whatever it is. You'll see these words, and that's clairaudience. And there's people who are very gifted, and they'll hear spirit chat with them, which I've done too. Kind of takes you off guard, but it's super cool. Oopsie, I'm so sorry. What happened? Sorry. Okay, claircognizance. I call this the smarty pants Claire, where you just know everything. I just know I'm right. I just know you're wrong. I just know the answer. I don't know. I just know. That's the smarty pants Claire. And solar plexus, trust it. Trust that gut feeling. Put your hands on your belly and say, what do I feel? Is this a yes? Is this a no? Is this person telling the truth? Yes, no? Trust that gut. All right, clairaudience. This is clear smelling. This is super cool. Sometimes, people smell cigarettes in the air, or roses, or perfumes, or I was doing a reading once and I smelled mothballs. I don't have mothballs in my home, but it happened to be connected to somebody's grandmother who did. So when you're don't ever put that aside. If you smell something, say, I smell. It could be something as usual as coffee, but if you don't have coffee percolating somewhere in the house, take note of it. And sometimes you might smell strawberries or blueberries or flowers or something odd, and just always find out where it's coming from and what it is. Spirit's trying to tell you something through your nose. All right, clairgustance. This is unusual, an unusual clear tasting. I don't think I have that one, but I know some people who do. But it's still a clair. It's still a clair where you'll be able to taste things, and that'll also add to your spidey senses. All right, guys, so these are the clairs. These are known as the clairs, your spidey senses. Every day, practice these clairs. Use your eyes, just visualize, look at stuff, clear feeling. What do I feel like today? Just close your eyes and I can feel my heart. I can feel the wind on my body. I can feel a pet on my leg. Clear hearing, listen to music, close your eyes in a room and just listen to the sounds around you. Clear knowing, trust your gut. Say, I have a feeling, my friend is going to call today. Write it down. And if your friend calls today, boom, it worked. And clear tasting, just, note the tastes that you have in your mouth. And as you eat your meals throughout the day, really say, this is sour, this is salty, this is sweet, this is delicious, this is not so good. And this is how you enhance your clairs. You can do this yourself, and you should be doing these every day. Same thing with the chakras. This knowing the chakras takes a long time. When I got my certification, it took me a long time to get all this information under my belt. I'm still, years later, I'm still learning these. But highly, if you don't know your chakras, just close your toolbox and come back another day. But you have to know these chakras, because it's this connection with your body, with your senses, with color, with how your body feels. which body part hurts today? Why does it hurt? And it's for a reason. Now, let's go over these real quickly. Crown chakra, top of your head, it's purple. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's gold, sparkly. Third eye chakra, right here in the center of your noggin. And this is for like insights, awareness. Throat chakra, this is the one that gets me in trouble all the time. Communication, being your authentic self, listening, hearing, okay? Heart chakra, all about love. Excuse me, talk about throat chakra, right? Apparently, I have to work on my throat chakra today. Now, see, this is a good example. I happen to talk about throat chakra, and I still have to clear my throat, excuse me. Pardon me. So that is spirit telling me, Donna, you have to work on your throat chakra today. So I will do that. This is how spirit gives us messages on how to be a better spiritual person, I guess you could say. So thank you for that message, everybody. I will work on my throat chakra today. Communication, listening, hearing, speaking, and there's so many ways we can enhance our throat chakra. And but today, that's what I'm doing. All right. Heart chakra, center of the body. It's in the center of the body for a reason. Center, center, center. I mean, without love, without, having a soft edge or a loving heart or being a loving person, this journey is not going to work for you. Close your toolbox. It's not going to work. I'm not saying be all unicorns and lollipops all day long, because I am not. I worked really hard to be a balanced person. And I think I am doing really well. I'm doing really well at that. So yeah, life is not about unicorns and lollipops. It's about being balanced, being centered. And, you got to work on that every day. Solar plexus, trust your gut. Sacral chakra, it's orange. This is where our emotions reside, our creativity center, our sensual center, self-love. It's also about the heart chakras, self-love. If you don't love yourself, how can you do this journey? You can't, guys. So it's okay to say, you know what? I'm taking time out for myself today. Everybody else can wait, because I need a little TLC today. As a matter of fact, I'm getting my hair cut today. I can't wait. And I'm doing something special for myself. Yep. Root chakra. Oh boy. This is they're all important chakras, but the root chakra, you have to be grounded. Oh my gosh, have to be grounded. Super important. And there's so many ways to ground. And it's easier than you think. All right, next slide. Last one, actually. Time. You have to give yourself time to explore your journey, to allow yourself to go through lessons so you can explore and enhance each one of your senses. You can't do this in a week. You can't do this overnight. It takes time. It does take time. And don't rush it, because if you rush, spirit will just say, no, you're not ready. I'm just going to pull back until you chill out and just relax, because spirit says, I will give you the things that you need to learn and understand in your divine timing. There was a time in 2014 that spirit just bombarded me with stuff, and I nearly lost my mind. So I'm like, whoa, this is all fine and dandy, but can you slow down just a little bit? So then after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go, And spirit was like, no, you're not. You still have a lot to learn. I'm like, no, I got the certifications. I got the courses. I know my chakras. I know my clairs. And spirit's like, yeah, you're a little too ego right now. You need to chill and relax. You're not ready. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I didn't stop for a few months, but I just lived, let life flow. And whatever happened, and once you give yourself time, and once you just be in the casualness of spirit, that's when everything begins to happen. All right. All right. This is kind of a funny graphic, but it's an important one. Oh, I thought the other one was my last graphic, but it wasn't. What this means is to put your earmuffs on. What does that mean? Now, this might be a little hard to understand. I know you're listening to me now and what I have to say about the Mediumship Toolbox. Now, I always tell my students and my like-minded people that use yourself as a tool, as a vessel to get your information, you and spirit. Yeah, it's fine and dandy that you're listening to me and go to the internet and find information, but take with you only that which resonates with you. So get your earmuffs on and put it on and have a conversation with your friends or other people, take some classes and just listen. Just listen and just pick out the things that say, yes, this resonates with me. I like this. But those spiritual earmuffs are really important because there's a lot of crap out there. And, oh my gosh, like I said, I wish I knew now what, I wish I knew then what I know now. But of course that doesn't happen. I hear some people say, oh, you have to open your chakras. You have to close your chakras. You need to do this. I'm like, what? And even then I had question marks, and that smarty pants Claire said, no, that is not right. And came to be true. So anyway, guys, go about your journey, find the like-minded people that resonate with you, listen to them, and just take a little notebook, get your fancy little notebook. I have one here that says, follow your dreams. And, just write down stuff that resonates with you, because it's that stuff that spirit will say, you know what, you need to know this. So, and you'll get that aha moment when you'll hear somebody say, oh, that resonated with me, and write that down. Okay. It's a little tricky, but just listen. Okay. All right. Again, guys, Donna Frasca, psychic medium. I've been through all this. I'm still going through this. I can help. If you want some classes, reach me at angelhug234.com. All right, let me just stop this screen share. Okay, all right, that was super fun. I think we're 20 minutes in. That's long enough. So, all right, in a nutshell, that's your toolbox. Use it, practice it. And if you have to do anything at all, just those things that I mentioned in your toolbox will get you really, really far in your spiritual journey. But you just don't learn it and stop it. It's a lifetime of using your toolbox. All right, guys? All right, super fun. I'm going to get my hair cut now and have breakfast. It's early. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was super fun for me too. All right, guys. Bye-bye.